Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. Someone's sweeping out the front. Let's see how we go with this. Alright, let's see what we have here. It is a bag, like a shopping bag from a club of some descript. So we're interested in this picture here. South Coast and Tablelands Environment Team. I wonder how really environmentally friendly this bag actually is. It's interesting to note that a lot of things that are touted as environmentally friendly are often not. You've probably heard, folks, the term greenwash. Greenwash is a common problem that affects a lot of environmental initiatives, and it's usually traced back to people with lots of money who truly don't care about the environment and just care about lining their bloody pockets, using the environment as a cash cow and pretending it's green when it's fucking not. There was a big recycling initiative happening in supermarkets, and as it turned out, for the past 3 years or so, they weren't recycling the plastics. They were actually stockpiling the plastics and not doing anything with them. And yeah, there was a bit of a furor about that. And yeah, it's really not good. But what can you do, folks? That's the problem. What can you do to make the world a better place? You know, when you're not a rich person, when you're not a powerful person, what do you do when you're just a face in the crowd wanting to make change? You know, what do you? And there's so many people with their faces in the crowd wanting change, but they don't get anywhere. And these grassroots initiatives often fail anyway because you need powerful people to do all the heavy lifting, and they don't want to do it most of the time. I think I've pulled it across too far and too far up. I don't like it. I think the first one looked better. But yeah, it's really difficult trying to break through all this nonsense about what's happening, you know, what's really environmentally friendly and what's just a load of fucking greenwash. And it is hard to do things for the environment. And when you've got big companies and big people in power who don't care, it's very hard to undo the trouble that they cause, to try and fight the trouble, to try and make a difference where it needs to be made. And it's not as easy as it looks. And that's come up better, but I do need it to be further there. Got to try not to pull it up. Whew, it's a bit far down too. I do need to maybe enlarge that less. But yeah, if I had money and power, I'd be making a huge difference to this world instead of fucking it up. And I'm trying to get in the 6 o'clock news to get in touch with a lost partner. And I want to make a difference when I also make a lot of money as an artist, and I want to give my money to good causes. And it's really difficult trying to do that. And yeah, when you're just a little person and you're just trying to make something of this. But that looks really quite nice. I do wish that could go up a bit higher now. So I'm just going to slide that up just a fraction. Hopefully that's good enough. I do think I'm going to make it less on the vertical. But yeah, I really want to make a difference, folks. When I get rich, I really want to make something of this world. I want to redesign the photocopier, folks. When they have technology to fix my disabled parts of my brain, I'd like to be able to become CEO of a future photocopier company, and I really, really, really want to rip in and make a difference to the world, to make the world a better place, a cleaner place, a greener place, a place where pretty well everyone can be happy and contented and not feeling like they're hungry or thirsty or lacking in sanitation. You know, I really want to make a difference, folks. I'm not interested in profiteering or greenwashing. I really want to make a difference. It's proven to be difficult trying to get the news channels to be interested enough in airing this material. I work in an Australian disability and enterprise. In other words, a sheltered workshop, if we use a really old, outdated term. And basically, I need to find my way out and to find a place where I can become absolutely useful to help the planet, as well as make the world a happy place with the art that I do. So yeah, and to get in touch with my partner, because I do need some love. Love is something the world needs, and everyone deserves a partner that they can truly love and cherish, to have someone to care about them and for you to care about them. So, you know, it's just the world is so full of hatred, and even I have to deal with my own hatred for my own kinfolk. My brother and my father really drive me mad, and I don't like the way they treat me, and they treat me like shit because I'm disabled and because I'm not normal as they like me to be. And I really get so angry sometimes at them, and I want them to know that I'm not to be walked all over, not to be run down, and I want this to be proven to be a talent, that these idiots in my family are not going to put it down all the time. This is my talent, this is what I have, this is what I work with when I'm not working in the sheltered workshop. Or I'm doing this on the weekend, on the days that I have off. Well, not all the days, but some of the days. I do this usually twice a week. I usually do my demos here, and I make 30 in a week on a typical 4-day period or 2-day period, or whatever, folks. I can't think, folks. It varies from time to time. Sometimes I go out on the road and do demos in libraries and office works and other places where I can find a public photocopier. So I do a lot of work on the road as well from time to time. Let's see how we go with this piece, this green inspired piece. And let's see how we go. Well, that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.